Right, hello everyone. Well, here we are this week in the enhanced MD 500, and what a job they all did, eh? It is absolutely fantastic, and I understand there's even more to come. They've even put the AVI tab. I kept trying to put that in myself, and it was moving around, and now it's there. The only thing I have to grab is the OVR setting. Just put it underneath. Not lined up that well, but it lets me see the frame rate, and I can change the super sampling and everything. And I've had some fun and games trying to start it, and it's burst into flame, and next time I get it, but I'm going to get the hang of it. It's just a wonderful piece of work, and I know I've mentioned it in a few of the sort of blogs. You know, Dreamfall are doing a version of this, and my God, they're going to have to do some work to keep up with this, I think. So anyway, we're at Goodwood. I'm going to have a go at flying around. Let's just get airborne. Well, looks like our trims are off a bit, but not to worry. So let's get back on over towards the racetrack. Now I don't think we're going to get any great low level flying today. Unfortunately, this condition I've got where I get these shakes in the hands and the heads, I'm in a bit of a bad spell at the moment, and it's a wonder it's staying level, I have to say. So I'm not going to bomb round too fast. I'm just going to go round, follow the track, not get too low, make an idiot of myself. But again, it's a bit like what I call my showroom test track. This is a great place to go and practice your low flying using your feet, following things. Now I know when I was in the AB 412 and I did this, I could keep up with those race cars quite easily. What I have noticed is that no matter how much nose down or cutting the corners like that, they're going past me in this one at the moment. Now that might be me, or it might actually be the true flight dynamic of this helicopter, that little simulated race cars go faster. But I just love it. I don't know why. You know, this and the Capri. The Capri is a fantastic helicopter if you want to learn to fly it, and I'm going to say practice your hovering, all your basic stuff. This is a little bit more hands-on, and to fly it well, you've got to use your feet a lot more. I mean, I'm going up and down on the collective here quite a bit, so I don't drop the nose too much. To get fast forward flight, it might be the shape. Another one races by me. It might actually be the shape of the helicopter, and aerodynamically, you know, it's never going to keep up with them. I'll slow down a bit here because, unfortunately, you probably see on the joystick I'm getting a bad tremble on at the moment. So I'm just going to let go of the collective and just hang on with both hands. It could be that the actual helicopter, you know, doesn't go that fast. I'm not, you know, I was into radio control helicopters, and I'm not a great buff on real helicopters. And really, you know, the only ones I ever read about was in that great book Chicken Hawk about Vietnam, which I must read again. I must read that before Nimbus bring out their Huey. And you know, I learned an awful lot about helicopters, real life helicopters, from that. And so of course, in these discussions and these forums, we've got guys here who know these things inside out, and I come along, you know, I've only been doing this just less than a year, and I just love flying them, you know, the technical stuff, and starting it up. Oh, as you can see there, let me just get down here. Not a good day to do a video really today, but we're down anyway, and we can watch the race cars go by. If I square it up, there we go. So, you know, I'm only just starting to get interested in the real things, and what the guys have done here, if we look around, hopefully my head's not too shaky, I just think it's outstanding. I've set up a switch even on the AVI tab. You know, I can zoom out, but there we are, zoom in, and there we are on the edge of the racetrack. I've got to center it on the little button above. Stick. If you watch Joe's video on starting it, I posted a couple of pictures where I'm burst into flame. It's getting that accurate. It really is good. The only other thing I'd like the guys to add is maybe the OVR on the bottom of the AVI tab for those flying in VR as an option. That would be great, but if not, I can put up with putting it somewhere else or whatever. In terms of realism, we can now put the pilot in and take him out, which is great, because in VR you don't want to see those legs and it gets in the way of the controller. But really it is an outstanding piece of, so let's just get airborne again. We go over the car test track. This time get a bit of a nice slide on sideways. There we are, and we just head off over the countryside round Goodwood. And I know I've flown around here before, and we did a video in the past, but I just wanted to get back into it today. It's the first day it's out, and for, let's say, the less technically minded amongst us, it just flies lovely. It looks beautiful, and it's hard to imagine what else they can do to it to make this an actual better model for X-Plane. It's got a rank up there as the first, I'm going to say, helicopter you get once you've got to grips with hovering and flying around. The AB 412, 429, they're all in some respects bigger and easier to fly. But as you've probably seen, I love flying low down, and that's what most of my videos are. This is the helicopter from the Magnum days, that great program, and from numerous films. Right, just had to have a little break there for a little while, just settle myself down because of this thing I've got. But look at it. I mean, this is great. It really is wonderful. And I wonder if the old trick of the B still works with the doors. Yep, it does. So remember that. B puts the doors back on. Press the B and they come off, as they should be, so we can see outside properly. I'm sure many, like before I've said it, somebody's going to come along and do a wonderful review of this helicopter and go into all the ins and outs of it and what the guys have actually done. I'm going to be, as I've always said, just purely for fun, love flying it, love making the screenshots, and I love making the videos. And just like to thank everyone who does watch them and listen to me babble on, for listening. I'm sorry it's been a little bit wobbly and nothing special this week, but as with all of these conditions that are sort of, I'm going to say, Parkinson's based, which is what my dystonia is. It's a form of that. We have good and bad weeks, and unfortunately this week's been particularly bad, so I do apologise, but you know, you just get on with it and you enjoy yourself. Next week it'll be different, but I just had to have a go and a fly around in this, and well done to everyone who did it. Don't forget to press this subscribe button if you've not subscribed to my channel, and hopefully I'll be coming up with some better videos over the next few days or next week, depending how things go. So all have a very good week, and well done everyone that contributed to this model.